Hello, my name is Sherelle Daly, and I am interviewing,
David Anderton.
and I am interviewing on behalf of the Humanities Trek. Today is May 25th, 2023, and we are at City Point right now. So how are you doing today?
So far so good. It's a nice day outside. I ain't got no complaints. So, it's been a good day.
Yeah. So, what does Juneteenth mean to you?
Okay, so well, first off, it means a lot. But I'm just gonna give a little bit of my story.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Preserving history is important, and the reason it's important is there's a disdain. My dad's a 70-year-old man. I'm 34. There's a gap between that generation and the generation after me. It's important to maintain history in its purest form. So when I was in school, I learned about African American history. I had no idea of what June 19th was but once I, learned about it, it became very, very interesting for me. So what does it mean to me? It means everything. Preserving history, giving identity to what African Americans did, everyone in that generation who's for the betterment of black people. It's important for them to know about that day because it gives context and it gives identity. Ask something like, you want me to keep going? I had no idea, literally, that I would be doing something of this nature. Like, my dad had been doing it for a couple years. I was like, no. But, in the next 10 years, books are gonna be destroyed, new books are gonna be written. It's important for me, like I say, I'm 34th. It's important for my generation and the generations after me to preserve history because if it's altered or if I don't preserve it because there's such a gap, everything's gonna be distorted. So it's important for us to learn it and to understand the importance of it. And like I said, it gives identity because for so long, a lot of what African Americans, black people did was swept under the rugs. And I think it needs to come to light, and not just black people. Let me say this, during the times of the Ethiopians or Lord Dunbar's gang, that actually consisted of not just blacks, but there were Asians, Native Americans, pretty much anyone who's outside of European descent played a major role. So it wasn't just blacks, but pretty much anyone of color. So it's important to give context, and like I said, it gives identity. And when you have identity, you have strength, and that is very, very valuable. So yeah, that's what it means to me, pretty much.
How do you feel the Juneteenth being more recognized and becoming a federal holiday? How does that?
It's important. It's valuable. It gives context. It gives identity. Before Europeans were here, before African Americans and people of color were here, you had the natives. Before the natives were here, it was blank land. You had the natives, then you had the Europeans. It gives context, and so without it, you're not without celebrating that holiday. You're not acknowledging the importance and the role that people of color had in building the United States of America. Not just the United States of America, but surrounding countries too, because it was built off the blacks. It was built on the backs of pretty much everyone. But the role that African Americans and people of color played in history is invaluable. A lot of wars, a lot of things would not have ended. Like for instance, slavery would not have ended if it wouldn't have been for African Americans or people of color fighting. It'd still be going on. It would not have ended. And so with them, it's super, 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 super duper important because we played a major, major role. Like I say, with Lord Dunbar, when he came over, he was one of the first Europeans. He wasn't the first, but he was one of the first for instance, to put a rifle in a black man's hands. You know, a lot of people who were in the South, they were afraid that if a black man got a gun, he'll turn around and he'll shoot his enslavers. Well, Lord Dunbar was kind of looked at as like a rebel. They was like, you know, they was like, oh no, we're not. Man, he came through and was like, look, I'm gonna give y'all a chance to be free. And I'm gonna give y'all a chance to, well, I'm not gonna say that like that. He was like, pretty much, I'm gonna give y'all a chance to go out and do some damage against your oppressors. Now, of course, he just wanted to win, but he took that chance. And taking that chance was monumental, regardless of what his intentions were. So yeah.
So thank you so much for your time and your story.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. You know, thank you.